On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk. Okay,
I think it does change when you go to Latino America.
No, Anton.
Yo, I'm praying the lead attorney. Shout out to the lead attorney in the chat. I'm praying he calls in.
I just sent them a message.
I'm praying he calls in. Please call in, lead attorney.
Oh my dear. I have no problem with people having, information. Fine, but how is it even possible to expect someone to answer a question based on your emotional response versus an actual thing that happened? Chicago, you said what about
you keep coming back to me. Come on with it, Kay.
You're like, what about the 1950s law?
Okay, no. Be specific. I said, do you think the laws need to be updated? If you're going to say it, now stay the specific. Like how you want to be quoted specific. Like how you want to be quoted specific.
Chicago,
don't put no on it.
Does anybody have a question for Amir? Hold on. I don't think Kay answered the question. I think Rilla has to get the facts before he answers his question. Amir, does anybody have a question for Amir?
I have a question. So what's the divorce rate over on the eastern side? And what are the women that filed for divorce? What is that percent?
I think you guys
have no
are
idea. It's probably like
Google.
Every time somebody asks Amira a question, one of you, Anton, JR, or Chicago jumps in to derail it.
I'm getting control of it because we asking questions that clearly nobody has right in front of them. So we can all take the time to look it up.
Well, hold on,
Wait.
Let's
answer questions.
I can answer.
Let's answer questions.
Hold on, Anton. She said she can answer. Anton, she said she can answer.
And we've been
not even about that.
We've
about
been
that
going,
question that she asked earlier.
Hey guys,
according to the National Center for Health Statistics, the number is more likely around 80% women file for divorce.
I already know what blog you're looking at.
So why are you acting like you don't know what the percent is?
It's a blog, Anton.
It's not a blog.
You know what a reputable source of okay, send me the link. I guarantee it's the same thing everybody.
Can I answer Courtney's question, please?
Talk about the same thing.
Right,
send me the
link. Can I answer that?
And hold on. Before you
Anton, I know it's the blog.
Okay, JR, the reason why, because we have been saying percentages all this evening. So we've been saying 80% of divorce is filed by women. So we've been doing percentage. So since we know it on the western side, I'm just asking, what is it on the eastern side? That's all.
Well, if you're asking about Muslim countries, it all depends on the country. You have to understand the Middle East is full of about 30 to 35 countries. So when we're talking about America, it's one country, but if we're talking about, I don't know, Lebanon, I believe the divorce rate of couples is like around 8 to 10%. It's very low. I believe. I'm not sure. You have to look it up. I don't live in Lebanon, so I don't know.
Well, according to Anton, because he said 0.015% nowadays are getting divorces.
What you talking about?
You said 15 out of 1,000.
Google it. He said Google it, didn't he?
No,
I sent you the link. I just sent you the link.
You said
what are you talking about? Why are you acting like you don't? JR just put it on the screen.
Okay, I understand. But you said 15 out of 1,000, which is the link you sent.
Oh,
fine.
God, this girl is
you said that.
crazy,
so if it's 10 to 15% in Lebanon, that's a huge.
I didn't say 10 to 15. I said 8, probably 8 to 10%.
Okay, so 10% is way more than 0.015%.
Well, I'm not sure. That's why I don't know. I still have to look it up. I know it's very low. It's really low. It's probably a pretty insignificant number.
Oh, okay.
JR, I don't know how much I got left in me, bro. I'm trying.
No, Anton, remember what you did.
I'm trying hard to keep this lime green hoodie on, bro. I am trying.
Anton, remember your 6 a.m. thing.
Listen, fam, it is nothing like a woman. This is what I realized in this conversation tonight. This is what I've learned. This is what I'm taking away from this thing. Women will, the right woman will turn you upside down and turn you into a monster. I never understood it before because I've never seen divorce in my life before, right? I've never seen men. Gentlemen, I apologize to you for making that vlog about men and divorce and marriage and all of that because I see it now. I see it from Hannibal's friend. Hannibal's friend will drive you through a brick wall, bro. This is insane.
This is like,
okay, do you rewatch these shows and watch your performance and be like, yo, I need to be more ladylike or whatever? Like, do you ever watch this show and just be like, fam, I need to make some adjustments? Or you just come in like, I'm going I'm in today.
If
you took a
by
nap
ladylike,
before you showed up tonight, and you was like, I'm in.
if by ladylike you mean just believe random things that people say and convert my opinion to theirs, then absolutely not. Because I'm just not about to sit out here and just be feeding into whatever narrative. Like, it's y'all gotta.
Ken, you're welcome to fact check us. You have Google in front of you, I'm sure.
Okay, I understand.
And
And based on the things that people are saying,
Ooh, this girl is unruly.
I can
tonight.
tell that
She is
you
in rare
cannot-
form.
my thing is you
Uh,
cannot speak. I mean, and I'm saying you can't, as in it doesn't make
Ooh,
sense.
now she telling us what we can't do.
No, I'm saying it
Let's
doesn't make
go.
sense. It doesn't make sense to speak confidently
Tell you got that
about
breath on.
facts and then be like, I don't know. You can't ask me, should it be the law from 1950? And you don't even know what law you're talking about. That makes absolutely
Wait,
no
hold on,
sense.
Kay. Hold on. Have you been
No.
divorced before, Kay?
What does that have to do with the law?
Have you been divorced before?
Absolutely not. Have
Okay,
you?
are you currently paying child support?
No.
What do you mean I don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I didn't say
Because I
you're-
can't cite you the
No,
law
Chicago.
specifically on command from 1950, what all the family courts are based on?
Chicago.
Okay, when do you think last time the laws were updated in family
Chicago,
court?
I understand that
No,
you
I'm
have a
asking, when
personal
do you think the
connection
last time
to
that
this
the laws were
topic.
updated?
Chicago,
Courtney,
which
Courtney.
law? That's
Yeah.
all I want to know.
Now you saying
I'm gonna
which
turn.
law?
Let me turn
Okay.
and talk to you real
Which
quick. Courtney.
law? Because some laws were updated since then, like the definition.
Is this your queen? Is this your queen, Courtney?
I don't like
Is this your queen down there?
Chicago. You
I
can't.
don't have
What
a
the
queen.
Okay, honestly, listen.
Y'all are looking at it.
No. Honestly,
Jesus Christ, Court.
Chicago.
honestly.
Yes.
Get some
No,
control
wait.
over this
Honestly,
person.
Chicago,
sometimes
honestly.
it's cool to just be like, you know what?
Jesus
Let me hear what
Christ.
you're
We're gonna
saying.
bring it to a close.
Chicago, it is okay if you have a personal experience that is close to you. I understand, I respect it. You can have that. But in order for you to say, ask
Wow.
me, you can't. Yo,
I'm gonna give you two sources,
In
and
order
you
for
and I'll
you to
circle back
ask
offline,
me-
okay?
I'm gonna
In
say,
order for
Jr.
you-
I'm gonna hit up my
Chicago,
homie, the
in
lead
order for you
attorney.
to
I'm gonna
ask
send him the
me-
I'm gonna
link.
give you two sources,
and
Mr. Palmer.
I don't know if you
Okay.
want that.
F
Chicago,
child
for
support.
you to
I'm
ask
gonna
me
give you
the
two
question,
sources.
please do. That's what I asked for
I'm gonna give
earlier.
you two sources.
I asked you
The
that
lead
earlier.
attorney.
It would be lovely if you could tell me
And-
the law you're asking me about.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I know.
How you gonna ask somebody a question about something and then when they say, what are you talking about? You be like, oh, I can't believe. Like, what?
I took a sign language course back in the day too. I just don't remember how to do it, but I can see it being done here. It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can too.
All right.
But like,
Hold on, Kay. Before you finish, I want to say something too, because I think that we also kind of tend to forget this. When we talk about the Western world, it's more than the States. So I want us to make sure, because we keep talking about the States, and then over here in the West, the West is Latin countries, it's Canada, it's most of Europe, it's also Australia. So that's the Western hemisphere. So I just want to make sure that's clear, because we keep saying the West as it is just America, and it's not.
I think those are the numbers for America, right, Courtney?
Which ones?
The 70 to 80% of women are the ones initiating divorces. 14% of men are awarded
I
custody.
believe, right, that's here.
I think these are American numbers, not Western.
But we were saying like the Western, over here in the West, and I'm like, well, the West comprises of a lot. So
Yeah, but I think the numbers where you talk about family court systems and child support is pretty congruent throughout Western culture and Western hemisphere.
yeah,
I think it's pretty congruent.
I'm gonna look that up.
Okay,
I think
you
it does
in
change
rare
when you
form
go to
tonight.
Latino America.
no, and
Yo, I'm praying the lead attorney. Shout out to the lead attorney in the chat. I'm praying he calls in.
I just sent him a message.
I'm praying he calls in. Please call in, lead attorney.
Oh my dear.
I have no problem with people having, information, fine. But how is it even possible to expect someone to answer a question based on your emotional response versus an actual thing that happened? Chicago, you said, what
Yo,
about
you keep coming back to me. Come on with it, Kay.
You're like, what about the 1950s law? Okay,
No. Be
fine.
specific.
Wait.
I said, do you think the laws need to be updated? If you're gonna say it, stay the specific. Like how you want to be quoted specific. Like how you want to be quoted specific.
Chicago,
Don't put no.
it